Oh, hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to the channel. I'm facing a window and I'm currently talking a foot away from someone who's standing outside my window. But hello, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I'm sitting in a bit of a different spot than usual, and that is just oh so fitting for today's video because I will be giving you a tour of my room. In a lot of my videos that you've seen so far, I have been sitting at my desk or in my office chair. So I wanted to give you a tour on my room so you could see I'm turning yellow. One moment, please. A lot of the things in my room are secondhand or found for free on the street. Most of the items I purchase are not new, and most of them are very low cost. I'm excited to show you around. Also, for some context, I live in a 2-bed, 1-bath apartment with a roommate. Normally, I'd probably start you near my desk, but I think I'm going to save that till the end because that is the big ticket item and is probably also the spot that most people have already seen through my other videos. I'm going to start on the opposite side of the room. So to begin, a lot of my decor in this room is functional. Like this here surfboard. This is my surfboard. While this is not a cheap item, it's an item I already own, so stick it in the corner and call it art. It's an 8-foot foamy. I have this plant here that I got at Home Depot. So a very cheap place to get a plant. It is still in the original pot that I got it in, and my cat has chewed it a lot. So if you see like this stuff, this is all from my cat. It's currently sitting on this little cat hole thing that I got for free. They can go in there, but they never have and probably never will. So it's just a plant stand at this moment. I also have some like workout equipment. I have kettlebell, a beat up old yoga mat from college, maybe high school, and then I have a foam roller and some lacrosse balls and bands. Nothing too extravagant, but that kind of lives here. Usually it looks a little bit more kept than it does right now. Moving up the wall, we have my ukulele that I try to teach myself how to play and never succeeded. So now it lives on the wall. And then over here, we have my surf skate. And then going up, we have this lovely piece of artwork, an original by me. And the frame that it's in, I found on the side of the road. So that was also free. And then up above that, I have this collage of coffee packaging that I made. So these are just cut up bags of beans that I have stuck all together and put on the wall, and a couple of concert tickets from a couple of years ago. Basically, everything in this corner was essentially free slash found slash I already had it and I just used it as decor. So that's this little corner of my room. I like it. The surfboard and the plant end up being a backdrop in my meetings and stuff, but it's a good conversation starter. Coming over to the right, we have my dresser, and I found it on the side of the street. It is very like retro mid-century vibes. I love the way it looks. I love the color. Obviously, it has like scratches and stuff all over it. There's like this carved in stick figure on here. The top is definitely in need of like a refinishing, but I love the way it looks and I don't really care. It was free on the side of the road. So there's that. We have this plant that I also found at someone was giving away little potted plants, and that is where I found that. I did buy this plant stand that you see here for at Home Depot, and that was originally for this plant. I don't know, I just ended up putting it over here for decor. This is a salvaged plant that I'm rerooting, but it's probably just gonna die in that cup, to be honest. And then I have this lamp. Let me try to show it to you. And unfortunately for this lamp, it doesn't work because there's no outlet on this side of my room. So it just kind of sits there. And basically all the plants in my room hang from like the curtain rods. So you can see that I have this plant hanging up here. This plant was also a gift from my landlord when I moved in. Now made it to the closet corner of my room. So standing right next to me is this mirror, and it's a full standing mirror. So I found this on the side of the road and I brought it inside, and it's in pretty rough condition on the back, but you know, for sitting here, it works fine. I mean, the mirror itself is good. The structural integrity is a little questionable, but it works. It was free. In here is obviously my closet. I have a door, but I tend to keep it open. I don't know why. I think just like there's not a lot of space, so opening up the door every time is hard. But I just hang random jackets up in here and just like random shirts and jean jackets and what have you. In my closet, what you see is what you get. Like this is pretty much it. It's not like going very deep back in there, but I have my hamper over here that I've had since I was a child. So my parents must have bought that when I was a kid, and now I keep using it as an adult. So, and then I have this entire dresser that I shoved in here recently, And this dresser is kind of a piece of I'm not gonna lie. The drawers like don't really work that well, and I think I only have stuff in like 5 of them or something because one of them is really messed up. But I'm able to keep a lot of my clothes in there. I like the way this looks. Before I had plastic drawers in there and they were not very nice looking. I recently saw a video of someone like hanging their pants like this. So now I have hung my pants like this across the top. And I don't know if you can see it from here, but I have these like wooden hangers. So they look a little bit nicer and they have more structural integrity to them so that I can hang my heavy pants on them. And I also found those on the side of the road. You're probably thinking, wow, this girl just picks up trash and puts it in her room. And you would be correct. All my pants hang up there and then like shoved back in the corner there, like my work clothes that I keep hanging. Up here, that you can probably see a little bit, I have 3 plastic bins across the top, and those are the remnants of the bins that I used to have, the drawer set that I used to have. But I actually just repurposed the plastic bins to sit on top of that ledge. And those hold all of my sweatshirts and as well as some linens, like extra bed sheets and pillows and things like that. There's also a ton of hooks around the back side of that closet, like behind the pants. That is where I store some bags and stuff like that, and like my winter gear, like my snow jacket, my snow jacket, my my snowboarding jacket and bibs and stuff like that. So that lives back there as well. Let's move on. Okay, so my bed is an obvious one. It's here, you can see it. I have a king size bed, and that is because I have a large 70-pound dog who's right there. And I also have 2 cats, and they all love to sleep in bed with me. So I was gonna say obviously, but maybe it's not so obvious that my bed sheets and such are not secondhand, and I did not find them on the side of the street. Don't come for me there. That would be disgusting. I do have some standards. But I will say that some of these pillows on my bed are from college, like high school, things like that, that they have traveled with me. A couple of them I think are new, but I have four. I have 4 pillows back there. And the green color that you see on those shams, that's the color of my duvet. And it's kind of like a linen blend of some sort from Target. I think it was honestly like the cheapest one they had. And then my duvet insert was also pretty cheap, I think from IKEA or something. But this is just from TJ Maxx. But it's super thick, soft, and my animals love it. And it's a little bit forgiving with like stains and stuff because it has this brown checkered pattern on it. And I think it was, yeah, like $40 from TJ Maxx. And this is all sitting on top of my $600 IKEA mattress, which is very cheap for a mattress if you didn't know. That's like the cheapest one. And then I have like 2 mattress toppers on top of it to make it not feel like a rock. And then all of this magic sits on top of like a $50 bed frame from Amazon. And then decorating above my bed, we can see this mirror. And I really had this blank wall here for a long time and I didn't have an exact vision for it, but I kind of like the idea of some like abstract shape mirror to fill the space. But I actually think having a mirror above your bed is some like unlucky superstitious thing. So I might be bringing myself a lot of bad luck by having that up there, but I really like it. My idea with it was that it would like reflect the light from the windows and make my room brighter. I don't know if it did that. I guess I'll also introduce this painting right here. And I also found this on the side of the road. And you can tell that I found it on the side of the road because the bottom is missing like part of the frame. Like it's only framed with this gold on 3 sides. And then the bottom has nothing because it's broken. So I'll take you over to that corner. We can investigate that a little further. Okay, zooming in over here. This is basically all we're looking at here. But this lamp was from my childhood home and it was like in one of our like guest rooms or something. And then this artwork is a watercolor print from an artist I kind of helped out with her Etsy shop. So I got that for free from her. And the frame, I believe, is again from the street. I find frames all the time and I always collect them. And then here's this little bookshelf I made. I'm sure you guys have seen this on like TikTok or I don't know if I would say viral, but it's like the viral dish rack turned bookshelf. So I just took 2 dish racks and command stripped them to the wall. And then the books can sit in these little things. I wouldn't say, I don't know if I would recommend it because it's kind of, I don't know, like look at the books, they like bend because they don't fully sit in the spots. But overall, I think it's cute and you can see it from the hallway when you walk in. So, and it was obviously only like $6 to make because the dish rack is like $6 on Amazon. So super cheap, easy, cool, cute, fun idea. Now is probably also a good time to introduce my carpet. So I was looking for kind of a neutral, non-colorful carpet for a while, and I liked checkered patterns, but I felt like the checkered was too basic, so I like these longer rectangles. I fully bought this rug. I think it was a couple $100. Okay, we are now here at the star of the show, my desk and my desk chair. This is definitely my favorite part of the room and the spot where I spend the most time. I work from home here. I game here. I edit here. I just browse on my computer here. I watch vlogs here. And let me tell you, it's a comfy chair. The space is probably the most expensive and the least secondhand in my room because I actually bought most of these things. I'm not going to show it because sometimes it makes some weird noises and things get caught, but this is a standing desk. My chair is so comfortable, which I'll show you in a minute. Here we just have my monitor, my webcam, tons of candles. I don't know what my obsession is with candles, but I love them. I do have these two handy drawers, one on this side and one on this side. And then this birthday card from my roommate, which was so sweet. Thank you. I like to keep it pretty clear because it stresses me out if there's things just sitting on top of here. Okay, before we move on to the PC and a more detailed desk view, I will give you a glimpse of the above region, because this is like my favorite wall in my room, and yeah, I just love it so much. I love the way the colors look. I love how simple it is. So first we have this plant that I've had for a while. I actually propagated it from like a single dying vine, so I'm very proud of that. And then it was somewhere else before. My cat tried to eat this many times, so I had to move it up high, which is how it got there. And you can kind of see the string, the attempt at macrame that I did. So that's how it's held up there. And it looks really ugly, but it works. And you can't really tell from far away. Hopefully one day they'll grow and I want them to like trail over here. And then I have a vision that there would be like a cork board. Not a cork board, what's it called? A pegboard. A pegboard. I hope one day to have a pegboard in this area and I can like put little things on that and that would be cute. But I also have these two shelves, and these two shelves I actually found on the side of the street again for free. They looked pretty much brand new. But I didn't want to install them into my walls because I rent, and so I didn't want to put more holes in my walls. So I actually just used command strips, and they've held up really well. I think I've had them up for a few months now. Yeah, they've held up really well. This one holds my keyboard and this framed picture. My partner drew that. And then you can see that this shelf is decorated with my little Smisky collection. And I'll give you a close-up view of those after this. Then up here on my second shelf, I have another Smisky. But then I also have this. I have this framed Taylor Swift postcard. So I have that postcard for Speak Now because that's my favorite album. And then lastly, I have another one of those watercolor prints from the artist that I worked with before. So that's how I have that print there with another frame that I found on the side of the street. I just love everything about this wall. It's my favorite wall. So first we have this sitting Smisky. I don't remember what collection he's from. I would say bathroom or toilet, but it's not toilet because then he would be blue. So I don't actually remember what he's from, but I love him because he sits on that little ledge. And then I just got this one for my birthday. It's the yoga collection called something, but I don't remember what his name is. And then this one over here is from the fitness collection. He's sitting on a ball. And then we have another one from the exercise collection. He's the secret Smisky from the exercise collection. He'd be puffing his muscles. And then I actually have a surprise Smisky down here, I guess is also from the exercise collection, which is this guy right here, and he's lifting a barbell. And for the record, if you don't know what a Smisky is, they're basically just collectible little figurines that glow in the dark. So when I turn my lights off, they glow all night. Okay, last little corner near my closet. I just have these random folders and things that I have, and they're kind of just misfits that sit here, and these random water bottles. And then my PC lives under here on this computer riser, and you can see all of that mess over there. I really need to clean that up, but that'll be for a future video. Haha. Oh, hi, Tucker. He didn't like that I was filming over here, but final spot to look at is my chair because I love this chair. I will list it in the description below because if anyone wants a chair recommendation, it leans back. And then my feet, I have a footrest that extends, so I don't know if you can see it, but I can keep my feet up here. It's fully big enough for me to sit, oh, let me close that, for me to sit crisscross, which is super important to me because this is how I like to sit at my office chair. Hi, do you want to talk? I fully like to sit crisscross in my work chair. This is an amazing chair for me. I love everything about it. It's so cozy. I would really recommend it. I think it comes in a bunch of different colors. It was really easy to put together. But yeah, I did pay full price for that, so That's not a cheap item. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say about that, but now I forget. So yeah, that is a little tour of my room. I hope that kind of gives you some more insight into my life, my living situation, how your living situation could be if you lived in Boston. I think I kind of showed you everything. It's not a huge room. It's more than enough for me. I have a king size bed in here and my desk. What else could a girl need? And my surfboard. I also used to be very anti storing things under the bed. And since living in this apartment, I've realized that under the bed storage is actually amazing. Like, you should shove things under your bed because it hides them. But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just rambling. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.